Hey there everyone, Hanyou here. Welcome to something different. Space Pirates and Zombies 2, also known as SPAZ 2. The first game was actually really good. I played it when it was fairly new, I guess you could say, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's kind of like space exploration with mining, combat, and a bunch of stuff, but it's from like a top-down perspective. You control a bunch of different ships instead of just one ship, and it's kind of like if you mix real-time strategy with a space sim. That's the best thing I can, best explanation I can give you. But yeah, without further ado, I guess we should just jump right in. I've pretty much customized what I needed to customize, adjusted the audio levels, let me know if it's too quiet or too loud still, and yeah, so we're gonna get started.
It should be noted that currently we use computer-synthesized voices for the main cast.
We plan to replace them with real voice work at some point in the near future.
This is on early access, by the way.
You can disable them now or at any time in the sound options menu.
This is an early access.
Element 126, resin, res. It was the answer to everything. A transmutable element with the power to unlock the secrets of the universe. It gifted humanity everything there was to know about space-time, and how to enslave it. Res triggered an explosion of technological advancement. Mankind spread to the far reaches of the galaxy, growing exponentially in numbers, along with the reliance on res. The United Terran Alliance was founded to control the countless population. Eventually they sought to ration the use of res. As res supplies thinned, conflict arose. An epidemic of fortune-seeking miners forced their way to the galactic core, where resin was most abundant. Eventually the primary res source was discovered. All res stemmed from a sinister and timeless energy being. A being awakened by the use of res. They had sprung an ancient and recursive trap, res being the bait no budding civilization could possibly ignore. Corruption spilled outward into the stars, twisting the biological matrix of all it touched, integrating it into machines. Mankind's own technology, their own dead, had begun to turn against them. For years they struggled to survive against a flood of abominated metal and flesh. Billions were lost to the infection, only further feeding the
really
expanding
sucks.
corruption. In spite of hopeless obliteration, the very fabric of life itself arose to fight the dark entity. As a race, humanity came together for a single purpose. In some twisted way, they had found peace. Peace, however, does not last. People fell back into their self-minded ways. Humanity turned inward in a scramble for the remaining res, which now could no longer be renewed. As the UTA lost its control over the galaxy, they collapsed the entire warp gate network, beyond any hope of salvage. Human ingenuity, it turns out, knows no captivity. Out of need, a resin-based drive was developed, allowing more direct travel anywhere in the galaxy. The void was reborn as the wild, untapped, and lawless frontier. As years pass, piracy and skirmish battles rage, precious res the prize. Raw worlds are recklessly colonized and disputed by legions of makeshift starships. An entire ecology of nomadic drifters emerged, endlessly recycling the wrecks of constant war. All the while, the nearly forgotten saviors of the galaxy tirelessly struggle to exterminate the last remnants of the infection.
You know, the voices aren't that bad, but they're kind of funny. The way they pronounce things and emphasize certain things.
Sigh. It seems like it again, you dimwits have flown my ship headlong into an infested region. That is the third time this week. 6 million forms of communication, and I'm yet to find one that can articulate how moronic you fools are. Computer, power up the weapons and shield emitters. The doctor is in.
Hold on one second. Is there a way to... Do I have to turn on gameplay? Do I have to turn on the control? input. Okay. Alright, I just won't use the controller then. Let's do this.
Super kill.
I like... Okay, well, it used to be a top-down game.
Mega kill.
Alright.
Ultra kill.
Come on. Just take it out already. I don't think that was a battle we were supposed to win.
Game over.
Or maybe it was. Would you like to try using
By the void. Level 13 is truly the bane of my existence.
Carl, seriously? Do you realize crew members suffocated on the lower decks because you routed power from life support to play stupid video games?
Silence, imbecile. They gave their lives for the greater good. A scientific mind must stay active, or it would wither and wrinkle. I'll boil any ocean. I'll irradiate a whole litter of Nerlacian pups. I'll divide by zero if I have to.
I told you he would cause trouble if you leave him to his own whim. Those implants can really make a man sick in the melon. Elsa, he's a liability if we keep him on board.
The voices
Please refrain
aren't
from
terrible,
sneaking up on
but they
another living
are...
creature like that. Do you not realize the horror people have to endure every time they look at your face? You are fortunate I did not inadvertently dismember you in a panic-induced frenzy.
Everyone, shut up. To the bridge right now. Anyone not here in 30 seconds is getting vented into space. Well, I'm glad to see everyone was able to get up at the crack of noon to work towards sustaining our survival. Let me present to you all the garbage dump we'll be sifting through this afternoon. Yes, most of this is useless junk. Yes, this is utterly pathetic, but what choice do we have?
This ain't no way to treat these here metal mother. The lady deserves better. Let me be snapping on something fresh.
He might not be the best candidate to operate the tractor prototype. Keep in mind that Carl built this thing, so it goes without saying that it's dangerous. I would hate to have come all this way just to have Mackenzie rip us apart like a rabbit chip.
Carl
with
built
Carl's
this, so
untested
it's gotta be
toys.
dangerous.
You know how those two can be.
I don't really care who does what, but we need to jump on this opportunity
Who
to
does
expand the mothership. That core module will give us some elbow room, while those wings will give us some much-needed firepower. Let's get those modules fitted so we don't have to listen to each other breathe anymore.
Please pay close attention to the moving picture feature film show. You will be subjected to standardized testing following this demonstration.
The mothership is a modular ship. Take the ship apart and reassemble it to fit your needs. Open ports. Okay.
What exactly do you think you're doing? Stop leaning on the overhead projection like a crutch.
Huh.
This isn't some archaic top-down space shooter we're playing here. This is real, brutal, killing-eating life we are talking about. Join the rest of us down here in reality.
Camera can be adjusted to fit your needs.
Our omnilithium capacitor is now tapped
Okay.
out. I've devised a method to simply eject the spent cell, while fabricating a new one out of surrounding space dust. Do not ask me how it works, or why it makes sense. All that you need to know is that you will be unable to fire the ship's weapons while the new cell is being installed.
All you need to know is it works, and that's all you need to know.
All right, I'm bringing the
Okay.
weapons online, if that is indeed what you want to call this garbage. Let's blast open some of these containers. Maybe we can find something to eat that won't make our hair fall out.
I have decided that it would be best if basic resource towing was left up to the ship's computer. These items are too fragile to be handled by Neanderthals. It brought me great pain to watch you struggle with the tractor beam.
Oh, bite me. There we go.
Please assimilate and perform the following diagnostic tests on the kinetic shield system. Your life and my home may depend upon it.
Okay. If shields are boosted, they take half damage and generate twice as fast. But you're unable to shoot. Okay. Shields consume the capacitor while boosted, so no boosting while reloading.
All modern space-capable
we
engines
go.
come equipped with special regenerating boost capacitors. Please practice making rocket go fast now.
Please practice making rocket go fast now. What? That's weird. I'm not gonna lie about that. Boosted engines greatly increases the ship's speed and maneuvering capabilities. Boosting uses its own independent fuel source, which will regenerate over time.
I have to say I'm impressed. You were all able to lace this thing back together without eating each other. The only thing that remains is to test the res drive. Mackenzie, start the pre-flight procedure.
From scotch and caviar to beers and tears. How is it that
So-
Jameson is the only other one with ambition to dig out of this dung heap? Just cook those bloody engines up and lay in a course for somewhere that isn't here. Please.
Okay then. Tab. Star map.
Welcome to the Super Ultra Star Map 9000. This holographic interface will allow you to scan all known galactic entities, plot mothership destinations, and communicate with other ships and star bases. Please practice untethered exploration now.
Time moves only when you move. All transporters, mining, harvesting, and communication is done via the star map. Take your time and plan your actions. Explore a new territory. Press right mouse button to set a destination on the map. Use mouse wheel to adjust zoom level.
Game saved.
Starbase, scrap, bandit hive, wreckage. And this is the whole galaxy, right?
All right, we're mobile. If you are all thoroughly satisfied, we can finally get on with it. We still have stickies out there, not to mention a laundry list of equipment we need before we can do anything about them.
Stickies?
Time is of the
Or
essence, and we've
slickies?
wasted so much of it already.
As anxious as I am to find a so-called sticky, we have not encountered one for
Sticky.
many cycles. The ship does not yet have a nacelle to stand on. Therefore we need to scout more easy opportunities to exploit.
More easier opportunities to exploit. The words that they put emphasis on seems to be random, and it's just like, why are you putting emphasis on a word that doesn't make any sense for you to put emphasis on that word? Let's check out this starbase. Mission locked. You must be awarded privilege to build a starbase. Res field. Let's do this. Pillage with this location is currently harvested.
Added to cargo.
Candy Dan.
While I don't even trust my own office chair these days, let me be the first to admit that we can't survive out here without the help of others. We should consider trading goods and supplies with people, rather than trading insults and bullets. If a hostile confrontation cannot be avoided, then we should consider taking off. We don't have to fight every lemon that looks at us the wrong way.
Other captains remember everything everyone has done to them, both good and bad. Play nice and make friends. Use the speed button to escape or chase down fast-moving captains.
Find your arrangement satisfactory.
Candy Dan. Hailing frequencies open. State your business and designation.
In an effort to curb interplanetary diseases, just about all of our traded goods now have to go through this hands-off filtered interface. Nobody can stab you in the back, or shoot you in the face using an interface like this. Just configure the deal, and the autoloaders should take care of the rest.
Your items and supplies are on the left side. Trade for items and supplies on the right side. Try to balance the deal to maximize profit. If you sell a connected ship part while buying a similar part, it will automatically swap into place. Hide equipped parts. Okay, we don't really have anything to offer as tribute.
How can I be of assistance?
Captain info. Declared war, declared war, declared war. Traded with my base, blue ninja guy. Faction relations. Alright.
I find your arrangement satisfactory.
Friendly. Right, there's nothing there. Let's move to here. Crying 359. That's a weird name for a section, just saying. Ransack.
Extracted.
Nice.
Apparently your intestines are so long that if you strung them up end to end, you'd probably die. These here metal mother doesn't like to loot the dead, but what needs do they got for intestines?
Loot the wrecks of war to find various supplies. Searching a wreck takes time. You may have to search the wreck several times to extract all the loot. Scavenge.
Pillaging successful.
Scavenge. Alright, we got everything we need.
If we tune
Ooh.
our warp frequency just right, we can sometimes pick up residual data transmissions bouncing around the old warp network. Though the gates are smashed beyond repair, some seem to be able to hang on to these low-density data packets, like a ghostly reminder of our past.
Every lore point you scan gives you goodies. That's good. I'll take it. Scan and view.
The Moonburger franchise was founded in the year 2899. Originally, Moonburger used actual cow mass. Moonburger switched away from using disgusting animal tissue to nano-printed particle meal shortly after the Great Bovine Culling. Using a special blend of radiation and spices, an authentic tasting meat brick is used in all Moonburger products today.
Authentic tasting
Recent claims
meat
that
brick.
Moonburger has been using more than a
I just wanna
50%
point that
allowable
out
safety
to
limit of
everybody.
pyroclastic materials in their food has been disproved.
An authentic tasting meat brick. Just let that sink in for a second. Let's move over here, gather what we can over here. Oh,
Area exhausted.
alright, we'll move over here, loot this.
Cargo acquired.
Scavenge, scavenge. One more.
How can I help you?
And we're good, man. Move over here. Loot this again.
Added to cargo.
How can I be of assistance?
The uniform, huh? Alright, well, let's get out of there for now, and we'll head on over here.
Awareness expanded.
Scan and view. All the lore.
The breach incident occurred when the first Titan Gate was successfully bypassed by an unregistered traveler, ending the lockdown wars. Though no infected vessels were ever able to escape through the breach, it was widely publicized as the cause of the infection itself. Unbeknownst to the general public at the time, the infection had ravaged the core worlds for centuries beforehand. The breach became a UTA scapegoat to cover up years of concealed conflict.
Huh. Well, that's nice.
These here bandit hives work like bees. They send out them worker ships, raiding for supplies. The nectar returns to make the hive mighty. If we go risk getting stung, we can nab some of that honey pot.
Bandit hives periodically send out bandit ships to raid for supplies. Bandit hives grow stronger as bandits bring home loot. Bandit hives amass a loot pile. High threat. Yeah, I think I'm good right now. Yeah, move over there. Sack.
Extracted.
Alright, so we're heading over here next.
Okay, I'm calling it. We need to shift our focus back to more pressing needs. Everyone on board is expected to understand that the mothership takes priority over everything, including our very lives. To that effect, Mother needs to be fed. If we can't find what she needs, we die along with her. If we cannot trade for what we need, we'll have to take it by force. As cruel as it is, that's just life.
I see fit to enlighten everyone that every action on board consumes something. Don't let these critical supplies run dry. I've gone to the effort of labeling all the viable extraction points, as well as indicating when they are ready for harvest. I have also color-coded human selfishness, so you're aware if any other faction claims ownership of these areas.
For find basic resource nodes, blowing up the mothership is not advisable. Okay, first, lore. Then we'll figure out what to do from there.
Some space pirates want to see the universe burn. Others just want to have fun. This is how the Ascendancy sees things. They believe life is not worth living if you do not enjoy it. Though they hypocritically use forced labor aboard many of their starships, they do outfit all their ships with luxurious entertainment modules which include both VHS and beta. Do not be fooled by their
VHS and
alluring
beta.
nature. They tote as many weapons as their faction rivals.
It's good to know. Gather some of these resources. Note this resource is owned by another captain. Alright.
Though I am completely disgusted by the idea of cooperating with others in a fashion that implies intellectual equality, it often cannot be avoided. Just try not to get extorted too severely.
Roger that. Starbases produce and trade ship parts. Each starbase will specialize in 2 fields of technology. Beware the starbase value markup. The higher the markup, the worse the deal you're getting. All map locations provide a production tech bonus to the starbase that can claim it. Starbases share production tech with other connected starbases of the same faction. In addition to the markup, a starbase will also change faction. Starbase will also change faction trade taxes. Charge faction trade taxes. Sometimes trading with other ships can be more profitable. Alright, well, let's go check it out at the very least. Arena. Junkyard. Let's check out the junkyard, shall we? Let's see, microblaster, microblaster, microblaster. .3 DPS. 0.3, 0.3. Yeah, I know what. I know. Time. It's pretty much time up. Low yield explosive missile. Low yield plus a missile. Engines and weapon platforms that can be mounted in the rear. I think they're all the same. Yeah, they're pretty much all the same what I got, so. Oh wait, what do we got up here? Subcores, huh? Oh, cores maxed. Alright. Well, damn. Okay then, I guess we're done here. Back to star map. Trade. Strike craft, huh? Three 28 426. Three 24 826. The yacht. Okay then. I'd say we're good.
You can never reason with a bandit. In fact, I don't think they even understand a basic language anymore. They pretty much stomp around, raping and pillaging anything that moves. They are not much of a threat to larger ships, since most of them look like they have one foot in the grave already. Nevertheless, they can be a royal pain in the goiter once they dig into an area they like.
Alright, well, you know what? We're actually going to cut this episode here, so if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving it a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more content in the future. Until next time, everybody, have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye!